what's been happening for me is that, especially these days, like recently this year, as I've been in Asia, I discovered myself deeper and deeper, and I have no doubt about who I am. It's so great and beautiful. However, you mentioned that this identification with mind and body, it runs behind, when you said few days. As for me, it feels like it's way, way behind. And when I'm not in a...
when I said few days, it's a metaphor.
Yes,
you know?
But it sounds really nice.
Remember that your body is carrying thousands of years of human belief systems in the DNA. Yeah? Thousands of years. I don't know how many, I'm not a historian, but you know? These bodies are carrying thousands of years of conditionings. Yeah? It cannot come undone in one... The identification with it, instant. Yet the living into this body-mind with this knowing, it can only be now, 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 now. So when you are waiting to get to a point when you are already in another illusionary... The whole of life is now. This is it, right now. This is it. This is all of it. There will never be more or less than this. This is it.
Just for me, it's often a frustration, as you mentioned, like to just observe how this body, mind functioning, how it's running. And as I observe, I see something very automatic and something that I no longer want to be identified.
This is wonderful. This is beautiful.
But it's still happening.
Of course it's still happening. Yet by your seeing of it, by your very seeing of it, that whatever it is that you're particularly that you're seeing, that is going to get addressed by life. That is going to all come undone. Life is going to provide the exact right circumstances for all of that to come undone, and you will have to walk through it with your knowing. And when you walk, you feel that? You feel that wave? That was recognition through some beings. Yeah. It's going to be provided the exact right circumstances that are going to invite you to make the steps. You get to be the player. You participate in this. Although we may say there's nobody here, quite the opposite is true. You are the participator in this. You participate in the process by being real and true. So when life provides those circumstances, it's through you moving to your highest or deepest knowing within those circumstances that the old dies and you are being made new with the new movements that you make, yet you don't yet know how to make those movements. So you are moving as not knowing. You are the knowing moving as not knowing. And there you're being upgraded and made new into you don't know who the hell you're going to be. And that brings about fear for the one who thinks it has been you. Yeah, and this is where real life happens. This is real life. This is what living is. You're living on the edge of the unknown as the knowing, not knowing. No, I don't speak Chinese.
It's like totally not understood intellectually, but in my body I feel
I
it.
know, I know, I know. And you may not have wanted this answer, but deep down you do, because this is what you know deep down. You know? This is what you get to live. You get to step constantly into the unknown with nothing to hold on to. Free falling. Your free diving is a good practice, because that's what life is. You're free falling. You have nothing to hold on to, no guarantees. And you don't know who or what you will become in this body-mind. And this is when you're really, really, really available. To be upgraded, you know, there is no limit to what you can be upgraded into on the human level. There's no limit. The only limitation is the beliefs. You're a divine being living into humanness. And it's this humanness that experiences the difficulty and the fear and the confusion. Experience it all, my love. Experience it all fully. Be here for every bit of it. Don't deny a bit of it, because that's what humanness is. Feel it all. Huh?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, feel it all. Be here for it all. And this is where you bring the divinity into the human. This is where they are met. Yeah.
So beautiful how you said that.
You pull it out of me every time. Every time.
Before we spoke, there was all this fear of coming back to the old place, New York, and all the work and people, but now it feels so much lighter.
Oh, I have all these cold shivers running through me, because I just know that you're being made to take it into places like that. To just, in the thickness and denseness of a world that seems to be not supporting this vision, you're being called to stand true in it. And others will be turned on by that more than anything else. I tell you that over and over. Yeah? Thank you. I appreciate.
I just love you so much.
Huh?
I love you so much.
Oh. Oh. Join my online Sangha if you like.